Hey there fellows, Buddy Spike here. This is F16 by SC Designs. This is the beta version of the aircraft. Its release will be hopefully within a week or two. SC Design was also responsible for making F14 Tomcat for Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you want to watch that video, the link is in the description. Now with the F16 you get three variants, F16C, D, and I Fighting Falcon. And one of the variants is actually two-seater. This is going to be a very brief look at the aircraft's exterior and interior and do a quick takeoff and landing and show you how breaking the sound barrier sounds like. So without further ado, enjoy the video fellas. So here we are, the F16. This is F16C. There are two other variants as well, and there's a two-seater F16 as well. I think that one is F16D if I'm not mistaken. And speaking of the exterior model, there are some really nice details at some places, but some places do feel a little more to be desired. But overall, not bad at all. I would say the exterior is alright. Right now the aircraft is pretty beefed up with all the exterior fuel tanks and I'm not sure what you call these things on top. There are some extensions, I think, for some extra fuel. So what I'm gonna do is get all these things out so that I'm gonna change the skin to Thunderbirds and fly with that skin. So in order to remove this extra weight, I'm gonna have to decrease these weights over here. And for these ones, I think it's center or this one. Yeah, okay, now everything is removed. So now I shall change this skin to the Thunderbird skin, and voila, the plane is looking sleek. I would say I like this skin very much. I think I'm gonna use this one. Yeah. Oh, do we have an incoming plane? Oh my goodness. Yeah, you're gonna have to excuse me there. Well, it just disappeared. I think it's gonna come out the other side, and there it is. Sorry, big guy. I was in the way. Anyways, getting back to the plane. So yeah, this is pretty much for the exterior. We got. Let me show you what works. We got the air brakes working, very nice animation, and we got flaps working as well. But they are actually automatic, just like in real life. So I'm not gonna touch them much. So with the landing gear, they deploy as well automatically. What about leading edge? It seems the leading edge also gets deployed. Very nice. And we have animation of the throttle with the full afterburner, which I shall show you later on. So inside the cockpit, now I'm quite familiar with the cockpit of the F16 in DCS. I have flown that aircraft a lot in DCS, so yeah, a lot of it seems familiar. And I mean, for flight simulator standard, it seems good. The interior looks flashy enough, and all the animations do work. Yep, and with the rudder pedals, it's all there. Wait, I think brakes do not work. Brake animation is not there. And these gauges and buttons, most of them work. And now over here it's supposed to be air to ground and air to air, but it seems something else is being done. And I think these buttons are switched up with different stuff. And for example, I recognize this. This one turns on the head-mounted display, but let me see. No, we don't have any head-mounted display indication here. So yeah, this is the canopy lever. I know that from DCS. Here is the canopy open, canopy close, and the HUD seems to be very nice. So what I'm gonna do now is take off this thing and see what it can do. I'm going full throttle now, and brakes off. Oops, right, left rudder, and full afterburner. My trim is set. Gonna rotate now, and the plane is off. Landing gear is up. Ooh, the plane is loud. Beautiful landing gear animation. Let's see how fast this thing rolls. Very nice. Not bad at all. Okay, so inside the cockpit we have another screen over here which shows altitude and speed and whatnot. And this one, okay, it shows the landing strip that we just left right over here. can we zoom in and zoom out? Oh, this is the range. Okay, so we can zoom in and zoom out from here. So okay, I'm climbing quite high. I'm at 7,000 feet right now, and 9,000 feet. But this seems quite high, to be honest. Oh, all right. Did you notice? No sound, and we have sound. So the sound barrier does break with the F16 for this aircraft. You know what? I so want to fly this aircraft in formation with somebody. So anyone with the F16, please let me know. I want to fly this thing in formation with the Thunderbird skin, and maybe with 3 to 4 aircraft formation. That would be so nice. This aircraft is handling really well. I really like the handling of this aircraft. Very easy to control. So let's see how this thing lands. There's the runway, and the runway is quite short, so let's see if this aircraft can stop in time. I'm at about 500 knots, so throttle down, air brakes out. So what I'm gonna do is keep the thrust vector, velocity vector at the start of the runway and see if it actually helps. About 280 knots and dropping fast. I think I need to accelerate a bit and just keep the velocity vector at the start of the runway and everything should be fine. Alright, going about 200 knots. Gear down now. Gears coming down. Okay, 150 knots. That's I think way too low. Way too low. I think I need to. Oh, there's a small arrow besides the speed. I think it shows whether I'm gaining altitude or losing. Well, I'm supposed to also have an E bracket, which really helps you to have those butter smooth landings. And the moment of truth is near. I think there's a bit of crosswind, that's why I gotta yaw a bit towards the right at the end. So throttling down, and oh, the plane is making some sounds, and it's a touchdown, not at the center line, not at all. I'm trying to yaw towards the right. Okay, I wonder why the plane does not want to yaw towards the right. Okay, it seems it's fine now. Not the best landing, but we made it. And brakes on. So we can arm ejection seat, but we cannot activate the ejection seat because that's not the feature for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And let me check out where the light switches. I think the light switches should work. Strobe lights off, off, off. Let's see if they have turned off. Alright, they seem to have turned off. Alright, so now I'm going to show you breaking the sound barrier from the outside view, and let's see how that sounds like. So guys, this was the F16C by SC Designs. This is gonna release I think about 1 or 2 weeks, and I think you should try it out if you're really into F16 and into Microsoft Flight Simulator. If you want to check out more payware add-ons, you can check out my channel. I have a full playlist of all the payware add-ons in Microsoft Flight Simulator, including many fighter jets. So as always, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Buddy Spike out.